Hi, good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you're watching around the world. Or e kale, or welcome on, konnichiwa, bonjour, good day, hello mate, wagwan. You've heard it from your host, your guy, DLG Reppin. And there's no slipping. Little bar there. So, I've come to do my Arsenal match day preview with Leicester City, and I'm going to be picking my personal 11 that I would like to see start against Leicester, and my 9 substitutions. So, Arsenal v Leicester City. It's a fixture that has been kind to us at the Emirates. I think we've won the last 3 league fixtures, and we've won the last 3 fixtures, and I think we were unbeaten in the last how many games. I can't remember Leicester once winning at the Emirates in a league game. If any Arsenal fan wants to get in touch with me, then leave it in the comments below. Just let me know when was the last time we lost at the Emirates to Leicester. I don't think we have lost a game to Leicester at the Emirates, but it's a kind fixture for us. And if we perform the same way as we did against Wolves, we'll get another result. Hopefully the 3 points. Do excuse me. So, needed it. So, with Leicester City, they've been phenomenal this season. I mean, Brendan Rodgers is proven to be a top quality Premier League manager. They have surprised me a bit. I mean, smashing Southampton 9-0. I mean, wow. And they've only got a minority of the title-winning team, like Jamie Vardy, Peter Schmeichel. Those are the only 2 that survived in the Premier League winning team in 2016. And even in that year, we still beat them, took 6 points away from them. I mean, we still finished 10 points behind them and finished in second place, would you believe? The last time we were inside the top 4, in second place. I forget about that, that we finished second in the league. However, this is a new fixture, and it's never easy playing Leicester. They've still got some quality players. They've got a quality defence. Ben Chilwell, linked with Chelsea. Senyonku, who is solid as they come. Johnny Evans, who and him have built a massive partnership between them. That's why they're up in the table where they are. That's part of the reason why they're up in the table where they are. Their right back, Ricardo Pereira, who's injured. Well, the young boy, James Justin, he's not too bad. I mean, Kasper Schmeichel, he'll never be good as his dad, but he is a very good Premier League goalkeeper. The midfield, well, it pisses on our midfield. Tielemans, Ndidi, Maddison, I say no more. Argument done. There is no argument when it comes to Leicester's midfield and our midfield. Not saying that Granit Xhaka and Ceballos don't deserve the full credit, because they do, because they've been playing well in recent games. But Leicester's midfield is phenomenal. Consistently phenomenal. And the attack, Jamie Vardy, just strong as ever. He went through a little goal drought and he gets 2 against Palace. So that's Leicester's team. And on their bench, they have some quality. Dennis Pratt, or Pritt, however you pronounce his surname. He's a good player. I know he's a good player. He's someone who likes to drive forward and score goals from midfield and affect the game. Well, we've got some players of our own. That's looking at the Leicester side. Now, looking at the Arsenal side, we have got some players of our own. You know, we got Aubameyang, who's dangerous. Lacazette has found a bit of form now that he scored. That will do him some confidence. I mean, he took his goal well against Wolves. Left Connor Cody looking like a silly man. And he tucked it away at the far post past Rui Patricio. You know, defensively, we were superb. I mean, I wouldn't have thought Mustafi, Luis and Kolasinac would have seen a clean sheet against Wolves away from home and a 2-0 win and a Bukayo Saka quality goal. Brilliant goal by Saka with the way he took it on the half volley. Very controlled and he guided it right where he wants it. So without further ado, I'm going to go into my starting 11. In goal, Damian Martinez. Wow, he's given 7, 8 out of 10 performances, nearly 9 out of 10 performances. He's been rock solid. We've kept 3, 4 clean sheets with him, you know, in recently, and he's been absolutely rock solid. Made some big saves. Even in how many seconds? Under 30 seconds, he had to make a big save from Adama Traore. And how brave was he to go in one-on-one, you know, where Traore stuck a right toe at it, hit Martinez in the chest. And I thought, the ball hit Martinez in the chest. And I thought, wow, he kept his concentration as well. So for me, he's in goal. And he put off Adama Traore from attempting the lob over him, and he came out as quick as he can and stood out as big as he can as well, just to put him off. And that's brave goalkeeping, but very effective. Damian Martinez starts in goal. This is a big decision. I'm looking at the defence. Do I go with a back 4 or a back 3? If I'm playing, because I want to play Luis, and he's played well, and Mustafi's played well, and Kolasinac has had a good game, I'm going to stick with the back 3. I mean, they say, if it's not broken, why fix it? So I'm going to go with the back 3 of Mustafi. For me, he starts in that back 3. Solid performer since Arteta's got hold of him. And since he's put his arm around him and told him, look, iron out those mistakes or else you won't play for me. You know? And your discipline's got to improve as well. So, since then, he's put in performances. Mustafi starts this game. David Luiz. The rant I gave him again in the Man City preview that I did. Check it out. I was not happy with him. However, he's been professional. He's put in professional performances and he's... well, what's the word? He's up the ante a bit. So I'm going to play him there. And he's better in the back 3 than he is in the back 2. Kolasinac, left, he's not really a centre-half, but because he's left-footed and kind of biggish, like a tank, he is effective in that position, basically. And he's none too bad. You know, he's done a lot better than what I give him credit for. So I'm going to play him there in my back 3. My wing backs, hands down, Cedric Soares for me. The man did what DT said the other day, and big up yourself, DT. Yeah, you mentioned it in your preview. No, in your review, you basically stated that he did a little nudge to put off Jimenez. You know, not full contact, but just a little nudge to put off Jimenez from scoring a header. And that's the sort of thing I like. And Cedric Soares was up and down the wing. You know, I didn't think he performed that badly. Maybe I was a little bit harsh on his scoring, but if I was harsh, then drop it in the comments below. Yeah, thank you. I thought he was quite solid. I thought he did the jobs defensively when we called upon him, and offensively he gave as good as he got. So he starts. Tierney, for me, yeah, left back for me. And then I think the reason why Arteta took him off because he had the plan in his head that I'm going to play him at left back. I'm going to arrest him and play Maitland-Niles at left back. And thank you, Maitland-Niles, for doing a job on Traore. Not once did he ever goes past you. And that's because you had him sussed out. You took it to him. But Tierney, wonderful left back in the making. And I'll continue with him. I mean, he got forward, whipped in a good cross. He assisted Bukayo Saka, as far as I'm concerned, despite the deflection on the cross. And defensively, he did as best he could to stop Traore. I don't think there's many people that can cope with his pace. So Tierney starts. Midfield 2, yeah, I'm going to keep it Ceballos and Xhaka. Ceballos, for me, he looked like he was the one who was creating things for Arsenal and drove us forward. And very technical on the ball. And he has got a bit of skill in him. Xhaka, well, he was all over that pitch and he never shied away from putting in a tackle. He got booked in the game. And I think it was due to the fact that he actually committed a smart foul for once. I mean, if you disagree or agree with me, leave it in the comment section below. But I felt he had a proper good game. And it's not often I will say that, but again, I always give praising where praising is fully deserved. And Granit Xhaka deserves the praising for that game. He was very tidy on the ball as well. And off the ball, he put in a shift. When you talk about the tackles, when you talk about competing for the balls in the air, he was up for it. So Granit Xhaka, you keep your place. The front three, I'm going to welcome back on the right. A father that has been and recently been Nicolas Pepe. Congratulations on being a father. I don't know whether you had a boy or girl, but massive congratulations to your wife and your child. And I hear that you're both doing well. Keep it up. And speaking of keeping things up, keep up your good performances on the pitch for us, yeah? You're a magnificent footballer. And I can't see why you can't go on to be world class at what you do. So you start on the right. On the left, I'm going to give it to Saka. He's done nothing wrong. You know what? I think I'm going to play Aubameyang there. I don't know why I will drop Saka. But if Saka starts on the left, I'll play Aubameyang in the middle. But I'm going to go with... you know what? I'm going to be brave and go with Saka. I mean, he's played well. He's done nothing wrong to be dropped. And he is knocking on he's knocking on Gareth Southgate's door for an England place and for a cap. So, for me, he goes from strength to strength. Scored a brilliant goal for his first ever Premier League goal. So, Saka. In the middle, well, the original world-class player that we got, the only world-class player that we got, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. 19 Premier League goals and counting. You know, he's worked as hard as he has done, even tracking back on Traore and putting in tackles. He was superb at that. And he gets a start in the middle. Right, the substitution bench. In goal, yeah, Matt Maisie. We're going to need we know that there's a potential in him and he's done well. So, yeah, he's going to start on my bench for me. He hasn't done well, but he's waiting for his chance. And I've only seen him play once. And that was watching him on highlights. But I feel that he deserves a start. But he's going to have to start on the bench. Who would I go for? Socrates. He'll come on and do a job in the back three. And I feel that this season hasn't... this season's quite passed him by. So I'm going to go with Socrates. Rob Holding. I feel that he should start this game, but I'm just gonna stick with the back three that was part of a performing winning side that won against a team above them in the league away from home for the first time in 5 years. So I'm going to go with Holding on the bench. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who came on and did not tolerate no nonsense from Ahmed Adama Traore. He kept him quiet. He did not go past Maitland-Niles once, and he took it to him. Proper professional performance by Maitland-Niles. Lucas Torreira, I'm happy to hear that you're back. As much as I love you and as much as I want to play you, I'm going to stick with the midfield too. That did a good, exceptional job. So your time will come when you get back into that first team. So Lucas Torreira on the bench. Another one on the bench. Who can I have on the bench? Reece Nelson. Yeah, he's a bit up and down, but he's still got a lot to prove for me. So he's on the bench, substitute number 7. Substitute number 6, sorry. Substitute number 7, Eddie Nketiah. Work rate, phenomenal. Unlucky not to score in that first half against Wolves. Although it was a good save onto the post by Rui Patricio. So he starts on the bench for me. Lacazette, the man who got the killing goal, still start him on the bench. And that's for the simple fact that I feel that the team that I've picked will take it to Leicester and give them problems. So I'm going to go with Lacazette on the bench. Who's my ninth substitution? There's always one that... Joe Willock. Should have known. Joe Willock. He assists for Lacazette's goal and the energy he brought into the team. Fantastic. On the bench. And that completes my starting 11 and my substitutions. If you agree with my starting 11 that I've picked and my substitution, or you don't agree, then leave it in the comments section below. Do drive the thumbs up like button abundantly, yeah? And less of the downs. And make sure you please subscribe to my channel, yeah? Which is me, DLG Reppin. So ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'm going to call it the end of this, yeah? The end of this video shooting, as you can see. And I'm going to wish you all a good night, and I hope you all rest well, and I hope your day's been good. So always peace, always love, and always bless, yeah? Big up yourselves, yeah? All of you around the world who love the game that we call football, the beautiful sport. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. This is your host, this is your guy, DLG Reppin. I'm out. Laters. Good night.